The kids who bullied me for being an orphan ended up in the hospital, but they were the ones who got arrested. I lost my parents when I was 5 and grew up in an orphanage. I was always bigger and stronger than other kids, so I trained in boxing until I had to quit because I couldn't afford it anymore. Throwing punches was never my problem. Living with what came after was. At my last school, a bully cornered me after class. I fought back and knocked several of his teeth out. He started the fight, but I was the one who got expelled. The woman who ran the orphanage had raised me like her own child, and watching her cry after I got kicked out hurt more than any punch ever could. So before I started at my new school, I made her a promise. No matter what anyone said or did to me, I wouldn't throw another punch unless I had absolutely no other choice. So when the guys at my new school called me an orphan every day, stole my lunch, poured milk over my backpack, and spread lies about my dead parents, I stayed quiet. I kept telling myself that graduating was more important than winning another fight. The only person who ever stood by me was Emma, my childhood friend from the orphanage. The bullies hated that. One afternoon after school, they cornered Emma because she defended me. They ripped the necklace her adoptive parents gave her, shoved her around, and started insulting her. I walked over and told them to leave her alone. Instead, one of them grabbed her arm and slapped her in front of me. That was the moment I broke. Years of holding back disappeared, and I fought back. By the time teachers pulled me away, 3 of them were on the ground with broken bones, and 2 were taken to the hospital. Their parents went crazy. They demanded I be expelled, arrested, and charged with assault. They called me a violent thug who belonged in juvenile detention. The school opened a full investigation, and that's when everything turned against them. Security cameras showed they had cornered Emma first, and that one of them threw the first punch. Then dozens of students finally came forward with videos, messages, and complaints showing the same group had been terrorizing kids for months. But that wasn't even the worst part. Police searched one bully's locker after another student reported suspicious packages. They found fake IDs, cash, and messages proving the group had been selling illegal drugs to students from multiple schools. The investigation grew even bigger when detectives discovered one of the boys' fathers had been helping hide the money through his business. By the time everything was over, 2 of the bullies had been arrested. Their parents were facing criminal charges, and every one of them was expelled. As for me, the school ruled I had acted in self-defense after trying to avoid trouble for months. I received a written warning for using more force than necessary, but I was allowed to stay and graduate. The bullies who called me an orphan graduated too, straight into a courtroom.